Yo YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Sticks, and in today's video, we have another extremely underrated Warframe, really underused Warframe. Um, it's Nyx, of course. I mean, as you see, wish I had Nyx Prime, but that's too much platinum. I'm not doing it right now, okay? But yes, today we're gonna be making a video on Nyx or Nyx Prime, whatever you got. This girl right here is pretty good. You know, she's not Revenant, right? She's not Saren, she's not Mirage, but she's actually pretty good, like a pretty good Warframe that you could just go around using. You probably can't like do crazy high. Actually, no, you might be able to do some really high content with her if you build her properly. See, for me, I just have like a general build on that's like, oh yeah, it's good enough. I could probably do most 90% of content in a game with this build, but some stuff like Archon hunts, I probably wouldn't bring her for it, right? But if you have a build for that, bring Nyx. You know, Nyx is good. Nyx is really good. But enough of the yapping. Let's get to her actual abilities. You know, so let's check them out. Let's do the first mind control. I mean, it's called mind control. She shoots a bolt. Mind control is the first the guy that she's aiming at. It's awesome, I guess. Like when you mind control them and you shoot them, they deal more damage. So like you have like I think it's like 4 seconds before you can I mean before they start fighting. I believe it's like either 4 seconds before they start fighting, or it's like a few seconds before you can't give them any more damage. Because when you start the mind control, you have to shoot them so they can gain more damage, you know, so they're not like scrubs, you know what I mean? But there's a time, there's a certain amount of time you can do that. You can't just keep shooting this guy and give him infinite damage, right? You can't do that. It would be awesome if you could, but we can obviously not be overpowered. You have a NPC dealing 1 billion damage a shot. That'd be absolutely insane. Her second ability, Psychic Bolts. Nyx unleashes a volley of psychic bolts that track and strike nearby enemies with telekinetic precision. When enemies are slain, additional bolts are scattered to new targets, striking foes, weakening their defense, and transfers a portion to Nyx. Yeah, you heard that right. This ability is a little crazy, I'm not gonna lie. She shoots out 3 bolts. I believe it's three or four bolts. Oh no, it's 6. She shoots out 6 bolts that will home in and track on enemies. It would hit them, and with my build, will entirely armor strip them. No more armor. Now, they will have no armor, but also this, remember, when they die, they drop more, they shoot out more bolts. So now let's say you hit one guy, right? You kill him, and then another guy comes in. He gets hit by the bolt. Now he's armor stripped, and two more guys come. You kill that guy. Now those guys are armor stripped. It's over and over how many times you can armor. You can armor strip an entire room by just killing like 5 guys with this active. It's really good, really good. This is the real reason I wanted to make a build, I mean a video on her, because that's a really, really good mod right there. I mean, a really good ability. Her next ability is Chaos. This one's also really nice if you're a big fan of crowd controlling enemies, which I am. Chaos. Nyx releases a devastating psychic pulse, disorienting enemies in a wide radius and forcing them to turn on each other. Confused foes lash out at random factions. What this does is, as you see from my build, in a 43 meter radius, which is insane. Of course, this isn't base radius, but I'm just showing you guys how my build looks, right? 43 meters is absurd. That's almost 50 meters of range. That is an entire crowd control, right? So for 43 meters around me, everyone gets 10 stacks of radiation and they start fighting each other. You can't kill me if you're fighting everyone else, right? So you're fighting everyone else and your armor stripped, right? And I have a random mind control guy that's actually doing way more damage than you guys are doing, right? It gets a little cool. It gets a little cool. Then we have her fourth ability, Absorb. Her normal version of this ability with no augment allows you to just sit here, you know. You sit there, you absorb all the damage that comes to you, and then you just decast it and boom, blow everyone up, right? It's not that great. Okay, it's not that great. I don't think you can scale this at all. Like, you can't do that. So it's gonna just be weak after probably like low level stuff. It's just weak, right? But she does have an augment mod. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I am a little sick, you know, right after Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody, or whenever you're seeing this. Hope you had a great Christmas. But anyway, back to what I was saying. This ability has an augment mod that allows you to cast it and walk with it. So you'll be immortal, but you're able to walk now, right? Because this makes you stationary. You can't move if you don't have the augment mod, right? Now it gives it a real use. You could walk around. while being literally immortal. You can't die. You can't take damage from this. The only way to take damage is if your ability is decasted by another enemy, like one of the those stalker variants. I forgot what they're called. The acolytes. One of the acolytes can turn your abilities off, and he'll be able to turn this off and kill you. So be careful. But if they can't turn your ability off, and you're running the augment, it's not to have bad ability. I'll say like a C, B tier ability. It's not bad, not bad. Now, here's your passive. It's pretty good. Nyx gains plus 40% crit chance on primary and secondary weapons per confused enemies within affinity range, up to 200%. It should be up to it should be whatever range you have built, but I'll take it, right. 40% crit chance stacks up to 200%. So you get a 200% crit chance for confusing enemies. Why would you not use this character, right? At least a little bit, just a little bit, because this character her whole thing is everyone's confused. They don't know what's going on, and they're just dying randomly. They don't know. They can't even shoot you. And while you're confusing enemies and stripping your armor straight off them, you can't die because you're using absorb, right? And you're doing more damage because of your passive, giving you more damage on confused enemies, right? It's amazing, absolutely amazing, right? Now we're gonna get into the build before we start showing her abilities. I'm just gonna get into the build right now, so you guys can see it real early, real easy. Let's go click upgrade. This is the build. Now, like I said before, the build is a chill build. This isn't a build specifically made to like go super deep into Nyx pulls. Whoa. To go like super hard on a Nyx build. Like, I'm not min-maxing anything, right? I'm just building Nyx in the way that I personally feel is okay, hitting my damn mic. I'm building Nyx in a way that I personally feel is like, okay, this is really nice for me to play. This is really comfortable for me to play, right? It doesn't have to be maxed out. But if you do want a super duper maxed out build, there's plenty of YouTubers out there that have made full Nyx builds if you want to check them out. I wish I had some of those guys' names off the top of my head, but I don't right now. Just look up Nyx build, right? And you'll see great stuff. But make sure you finish this video first. All right. But anyway, let's go through the builds. We have Equilibrium. Probably one of the greatest mods ever, right? Energy for health for energy. Everyone dies, everyone drops energy, or they drop health, and now you just get both. It's absolutely amazing. It keeps your energy up, because for Nyx, she's gonna be a caster for him. She has to cast these three damn near over and over. She's just doing this over and over, so it's good to have your energy up, right? We have Intensify just for the more ability strength on this right here, Psychic Bolts, because we want defense reduction. As you see, I have 100% defense reduction with the strength mods that I'm running, right? We have Augur Reach for range, because we want more range on Chaos. The more people confused, the better. Prime Flow, this should be on every one of your things, either Flow or Prime Flow. Of course, that's just more energy. Rolling Guard, just as a oh shit button, basically. Then we have Stretch, more ability range, of course. Continuity for duration, because duration is also important. We have a lot of abilities that are based off duration. This is based off duration, right? We have 32 seconds of duration there. We have, I don't know if this is the duration based ability. Let me see. I don't think this is a duration. Armor buff duration, that's all it has really, but this isn't really a duration ability. But we have 78 seconds of duration. We also have Assimilate, which is her augment mod. Nyx can use weapons during absorb, and its duration is infinite but consumes 6.5 energy, and its area of effect is halved. The area effect doesn't matter. It's all about keeping you alive, right? And with enough energy, you can sustain this for a long time. 6.5 energy a second, and you have an energy of 640. Right? Now, this right here, when I can, because sometimes I don't like to do this. I don't like to grind sometimes, but I will be putting another mod here, Preparation, this one right here. So remember that if you want to copy my build, I recommend you put this right here, Preparation right here. Preparation should be on every one of your Warframes. Of course, it's one of the greatest mods in the game. Gives you energy on spawn. I know we all spawned in, see we got 10 energy, and we're like, what the hell's going on, right? You want to use Preparation. That will never happen to you again. It's absolutely amazing. So, yeah, that's the build. We also have these two, Arcane Kamisado and Multi-Efficiency. While shields are active, gain 6% ability duration. Your shields should always be active. You should never not have shields because you're running Assimilate with Absorb, right? So you're able to walk around immortal and your shields are always there. So you have free ability duration. Who does love ability duration, right? Then we have Arcane Kamisato. Attacks from summon minions, increase ability strength by 6% up to 60, right? She technically does have summons. Her mind control counts for Kamisato, which will give you the ability strength buff. But you're like, wait, why do I need ability strength? Well, I have this up here because I was thinking about removing one of her abilities for Roar. But let's not get into that right now. I don't have it on yet. But for you, if you want to run something like Roar or Zata's Whisper that requires ability strength, Arcane Kamisato does work. You could try that out. I recommend it. So let's get into her ability to spawn these guys in. Let's get some energy. 630 energy. Who is this guy? We only got 2 guys now? Everybody quit? Okay, let me get some more guys. We're gonna get everyone out here. We're gonna get this out of here. Okay, corrupted heavy gunners. 20 of them. Spawn them in. All right. The first ability, which is her mind control ability, works like this. You hit them, they go gray, and then you're able to shoot them. If you look at the bottom right, that's the bonus damage. But now, see, if I shoot him now, he's not getting any more damage, right? He's getting no more damage because there's a certain amount of time that you have to, like, a certain amount of time you have before no more damage can be added to the enemy. So I think it's like 4 or 5 seconds, something like that. So we're gonna hold down the first ability if you want to decast it. Now, as you see, he's not mind controlled anymore, but we could do it again to see how much damage boost we can get. Let's see. Let's see even less than last time, right? But it's all right. 1300. Gonna remove that. Goodbye. Her second ability, Psychic Bolt. See how it hit that guy, it hit that guy, that guy. All of these guys have been hit. All 6 of these guys. And now they have no armor. You can kill this guy and watch. Boom. Psychic Bolt went and hit this guy and hit that guy back there. And you can do that again, of course. Hit this dude. And now this guy has no armor and probably somebody over there. I don't know. But yeah, oh no, right here. There it is. I mean, you see. Right? You hit him with the Psychic Bolts, and as you're fighting, everyone gets armor stripped because the bolts keep just jumping. It's fire. I think you could also just like cast it like this. Yeah, you can. Now, a lot of these guys are missing some sort of armor, right? Which is absolutely nice. Now, her third ability, which is Chaos, pretty great ability. You just cast, boom, and now everyone in the radius is crazy. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna fight each other. If these guys weren't frozen, they'll all be fighting each other right now. And if you look at the top, you'll see that I'm getting my passive right here. Increase crit chance for Nyx's primary and secondary weapons by 200%. We have them maxed out because our range is so high, so we're able to just affect all of these guys all at once, right? And, you know, now we have more damage. Who doesn't love that, right? Her fourth ability, which we're running her augment on, is Absorb. Normally, you'll look like something like this. She'll be like sitting in the air, you know, sitting there just doing nothing. That's what normal Absorb is. But now that we have Assimilate, we can walk around. Now, you can't run. Can't bullet jump, can't wall latch, you can't do any of that really, but you can walk around, right? It's better to be able to shoot and, you know, walk. You can also roll, right? You see this right here? No sliding, but you can roll. And if you're noticing, my rolls are taking me further, and that's because I have parkour shards on. Run parkour shards on your Nyx if you're gonna run Assimilate. You can't really not run parkour Archon shards because if you are, you're gonna be walking like this the whole day. Your roll is gonna be terrible. It's not gonna be fun for you. So you want to make sure you have parkour shards because then you'll be able to do this, right? Rolling extremely far, nice and fast. You know, it's great, right? So I mean that's Nyx. It's not a lot to her. I'm not gonna call her S or A tier like I gave to Frost because she's not. Right, she's more of a fun pick that you can run at any time because we all get bored of our mains, right? That's why I make these videos now. I was playing Revenant back in the day, and I'm bored of that guy. I haven't played him in a minute. Okay, this is one of the girls. This is one of the characters that I'm like, yeah, this is fun, and I'm gonna keep using her. You know, when it comes to super high content, maybe not, right? Maybe not, but your average everyday sortie, your average everyday mission, I'll bring out a Nyx just to have my fun, you know? Because why not? But anyway, if you found this video helpful in any way, and if you have a build of your own, please drop that in the comments because, man, I need some builds, all right? If you have a Nyx build, I'd love to try yours out. Man, show me the best, most min-max build you have so I can see how crazy a Nyx can possibly get, right? That'd be nice. Put that down in the comments. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe. Thank you for the support that you guys have been giving me for this past 30 days, you know. I'm up, I think, 50 subs right now. So thank you for everyone. We're at 90 subs. We're 10 away from 100. So if you want to be a part of the crew, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here. But anyway, I'm Sticks. I hope to see you guys again for tomorrow's video. Hope you had a great Christmas. Peace out.